Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Anna. On this channel, we go over spirituality, self-development, and I also like to share personal life experiences so you can see how certain practices have impacted my life in a very powerful, transformative way. Now, if that is your cup of tea, go ahead and hit subscribe and remember to hit the bell for post notifications for more videos like this one. In today's video, I'll be going over how I personally healed my depression in a holistic way. Without further ado, let's get into today's video. Now, the reason I personally chose to go the holistic way versus going to a doctor and having them prescribe me a medication that will subside these symptoms is because something about me, I like to educate myself and do research before I do something or start something like a new medication. And what I found was that a lot of people taking these medications, once they stopped taking it, their symptoms became worse. Why would I want to take something that's not going to actually heal it? Because while taking these medications, you're also going to have all these negative symptoms. And on top of that, if you stop it, your symptoms will be worse. Now, why would I do that? That made no sense in here. So I found a way to do it holistically. And it worked for me, so maybe it will work for you too. This was around the age of 17, 18. I'm currently now 25. And the first step when it comes to wanting to heal an aspect of yourself is truly 100% wanting it and asking yourself, how bad do you want that thing? Because if at any point in time, as I share these steps that healed my depression in a holistic way, and you tell yourself that, well, I'm so deep in my depression that I don't even want to do those things, then you don't want it bad enough. And that's okay. Maybe you need more time for inner self reflection. One more thing I would like to mention before I go over these steps is that when it comes to us becoming depressed, it's most likely of experiences and traumas that we have experienced throughout our lifetime. For a lot of people, we get stuck in the depression cycle because we choose that these experiences identify who we are. And that's simply not the case. We identify these experiences as a part of ourselves, but the truth is, those experiences are outside of us. They don't identify who we are, they don't identify our self worth. And once you truly realize that, you will see a significant, powerful change in the way you start to see things. Now, when it comes to depression, we are always focusing on the negative. So, how do we change that? Well, we can start with a gratitude practice. That is one of the major steps I took. The first thing I did when I woke up in the morning, I wrote down a list of things I was grateful for. Now, at the time, I felt like I didn't have a lot. So I just gave gratitude for the small things I had. I had a bed. Not everyone has a bed. I had a roof over my head. Not everyone has that. I would list 3 things I was grateful for every single morning. And with that, my conscious started focusing on the positive, and I stopped dwelling on all the negative things in my life. I am now having technical difficulties with my mic, so the rest of this video is gonna be without my mic. If you're looking to get a mic, don't get the bear vlog. I'm sorry, bear vlog. All right, going into the next step. Now, when it comes to people who suffer with depression, they are more than likely gonna have a deficiency in a vitamin D. And we don't want that because vitamin D is what gives us the serotonin. It's what makes us happy. And those vitamin D supplements are just not gonna do it. I'm sorry, they don't cut it. You need to go outside for at least 30 minutes a day. Even if the sun isn't shining bright, you're still gonna get that vitamin D. You're going to get that serotonin. And once you start going out in nature more and appreciating nature, nature will start to ground you and heal you. Now, the third and final step I took was I started to do things I was passionate about. I started to analyze my life and look at the things that brought me happiness, the things that I stopped, the hobbies that I stopped, and I started back up again. For instance, something I used to do a lot, used to do my own nails, and it brought me so much joy. It lit up the creative aspect in my life. So I started to do my nails again. This was before I was a content creator. And I remember thinking how whenever I would see these people creating content, I would be like, I want to do that. So I started that. This was back when Musical.ly was a thing. I started making those lip syncing videos. People started engaging with me and it made me feel seen and it made me happy. Now, yes, I know these things sound so simple. How could they possibly impact my life? When I say it's the simple things in life that impact your life the most, I mean that. I am passionate when I say that because it's the truth. And if those things are so simple, then you can easily do them and you can see how it impacts your life. If you choose to take any of these steps, may they impact your life in a positive, powerful way. And that is what I have for today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button. It really helps the channel a lot. Until next time, I will see you in my next video.